Welcome everybody back to the Fight Rundown, the second episode of 2025. It's the first episode of the UFC preview.
Show. It's a show, isn't it?
It's a show, yeah, it is. It's a 12-part series. It's a limited Netflix series.
It is, yeah.
How are we doing, Balls?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you very much. Are you?
I'm very good. Yeah.
Good. Both been on our grind a little bit, haven't we?
Yeah. You know what? I think we're going to start this segment where every week we talk about our resolutions and we see, are we still following through?
Yeah.
Let's hold ourselves accountable to the people live on the pod or the show.
Fraud watch.
I'll be honest. I'm still on the steak.
You're still on the
I'm
steak?
still doing well on the
I've
food.
seen that.
A terrible Sunday.
Okay.
An absolutely terrible Sunday.
Yeah.
It was that bad. It might have affected like all the work I put in.
Really?
Nah, it wasn't that bad. 3 bowls of cereal.
Why? Why? Out of everything you could have binged
I don't even.
on.
Oh, you know I love cereal.
Binged on cereal.
I love granola. Mate, it was bad. I was like, why did I do that? So yeah, and like a bit of chocolate, not loads, but a bit.
Yeah,
but mainly cereal.
That's a first, you know. I don't hear that very often.
But I've locked in since.
Yeah,
and I've admitted it.
Yeah, of course.
What
hey, I'm no angel, mate. You know, I do like a little treat, little snack, not just on a Sunday either. So,
okay.
So yeah, but
let's hear about yours.
No, I will also add that was not a resolution either.
It wasn't for you. Yours was.
I wasn't all about clean, healthy eating 24/7 like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's yours going on?
It's all right. I don't eat shit. I don't snack at home. I don't like raid the biscuit cupboard or anything like that. You know, once tea's done, that's it.
Great.
But you know, I do try and balance out if I have something shit. For example, chocolate, like I did have today, a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but I made sure I've had, you know, a banana and so before I leave work, and then I've got an apple.
Smart.
I got an apple, and then that sort of, in a way, counteracts it a little bit.
What about your resolution of,
you know,
stressing less?
Relatively positive mindset. Yeah, I think a lot of it goes to do with the training.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. Just trying to, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but you know, just sort of like, because it isn't that deep. It isn't that deep, and it's just realizing that every now and then I've had a couple little things that happen. Like I've had to do overtime this week.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, instead of being like, I can't believe how shit today's been, it's been think of the extra money that I just made.
That's it. Yeah.
So you know, just positive thinking. It's going quite well.
That's it. That's good. We had a great Saturday. Before we get into the UFC, we will get there. If you don't care, skip ahead to 3 minutes. But it was fantastic.
It was good. Do
you want to intro it, and we'll talk about what we did?
Yeah. So me and Jeeve, I'd probably say hosted in a way.
We did.
The British Sumo Championships over in Doncaster, and yeah, great fun. Shout out to Scott Findlay of Clan Sumo and the president of the BSU, British Sumo Union.
Yeah.
And congratulations to them as well for also being the recognised governing body now and going to the World Championships this year.
Congratulations.
And my oldest brother is now a British champion.
Ooh.
And is qualified for the World Championships over in Thailand. Whether we can go or not, we don't know because of the price. Scott, actually, we were speaking about it today. Scott reckons he can get a flight. This is the thing, 4 days. Not worth it, in my opinion, but for 4 days, 300 quid.
For just himself?
For like that each, yeah.
For us as well?
Not for us.
Oh.
No, I mean, like, we would probably, well, we might.
We'd go 2 weeks.
Would we go for 4 days? No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's quite literally just business trip, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for that long of a flight, what's it? It's got to be like 16 hours or something.
Oh,
silly.
yeah, it's not worth it, is it?
No.
You're technically there for like 24 hours in that case.
Exactly.
Trying to get over the lag and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was sick. We watched some sumo. First time watching sumo, Bowls kind of filled me in a bit on what it's like. Tried to show me videos, couldn't really get behind it, watching it on YouTube. But then you get there, oh my God, this sport is insane. It's like the way Dana White talks about power slap is the way I'd describe sumo.
Yeah.
It's sick.
Yeah.
It is so fun. This is like, you have 2 guys going 100% We watch the novice championships, and then we watch not the pros, but it's kind of the step up. The people who are really good at it, pretty much, like the skilled people who are skilled at it, and that was insane. That's when you're watching people go toe to toe. We saw some upsets. We saw some crazy lifts, crazy battles, and it might be one of my favourite sports to watch live. If people say what the best sports to watch live, actually, I'm going to ask you, what are the best sports to watch live? Top 3?
I think it's quite easy. Yeah, I'm gonna sit darts in there. I'm sticking darts.
Should we go number
UFC.
1? I'm going number 1, football. I do not like football, but it's good to watch live.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? I prefer to watch the darts though.
Yeah, I've never been to the darts live. That's what.
Yeah, would you rather?
I don't like football, and I don't want to watch it on TV. But when you're at the game, when I'm at Anfield, it is pretty sick. So I would say that. What else?
Would you rather go to a PSG game again like we did, or go and watch MVG Littler Premier League?
Yeah, I'd rather watch a darts.
Yeah,
I would rather watch. I think darts is up there once I go.
Yeah.
Sure, cricket's a great day out. I'm being serious, mate. I am not even lying. You find it funny, cricket is probably better than the darts. Everyone who goes to the cricket says it's
mad about cricket, and it's all, what's the atmosphere like?
Obviously, being an India fan and Indian, you have the door, you have all that instruments, but like, even English say it's the best because you're literally just drinking all day in the sun and you're watching cricket, but mainly it's just social. It's insane. It is insane. My dad's done it a couple of times. Samshi's done it. It looks insane. Maybe not. It's probably up there with the darts.
Yeah.
And is boxing good live? I don't know. I feel like I've done it so much now. When you watch all them boring, or sometimes you watch a boring card.
Yeah.
What you'd rather watch a boring darts game than a boring football game, no? Or a boring boxing match?
I don't know. That's a hard one. You'd rather watch James Wade hit a 75 average than.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I think I'd rather watch a boring boxing match, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
But when the darts is good compared to when the boxing's good, I'm telling you, if you're getting like little MVG, 120 averages,
exactly,
just 180, 180, 180.
But then when you go there and you watch, like, there has been fights where you're like, oh, he's hurt. And then you are like on your edge, like Callum Simpson. I was like, oh my God, he's going to get him out. And he does. Like,
yeah. Well, like I say, that's why I think boxing is still ahead of darts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think for me, darts, boxing, probably MMA, but UFC would be good.
I'd go darts, cricket, football.
Fair enough. Maybe I'd stick football in there rather than the UFC because I can't even relate to that. So
the UFC is the same as the boxing, really.
Yeah, probably stick football in there as well then.
Anything with boxing and UFC, I don't want to go on a tangent too much, but you kind of preempt the ending. Do you know when someone's hurt, no one reacts at the same time, unless it's a wong bang. With football, a goal comes, you all react at the same time.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? When a 9-darter happens, everyone cheers at the same time.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we are here to preview the UFC. UFC 311 here in Inglewood. You can see this. The Intuit Dome, 17,000 people can fit into this arena. This is a stadium show. This is huge, massive arena. The WWE were just there with Netflix last week. And yeah, before we talk and do our predictions, we have a new game.
We do indeed.
Before we get to the name of the game, Balls, can you explain the aim of the game?
The aim of the game is pretty much the same as it has been, but we've just switched it up a little bit with names, all the fun stuff that comes with it. So the aim of the game is still to score as many points as possible, me versus Jeeve. If you score points by guessing the right winner of each fight. So if I pick Carpenter in this first fight and he wins, I get a point. And also there is games in between the games. You're going to have to bear with us here because it's a whole new soundboard for this year. Just while we have a look, we have our lock, which is a guaranteed victory on the night. Somebody who we think, no question, is going to get the win. And that comes with an extra point as well if you get that right. And that sounds like this.
Skirtle here. Oh, yes! Welcome to Manchester United, Anthony Martial.
Brilliant. We also do have our overrated pick. This is a full fight that we think is way too high up on the card. Should be, get yourself down in the early prelims, because why are you on the main card? That sort of thing. And that sounds like this.
You are nothing, you are a fool, and you are a waste of time. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
We also have our letdown of the card, which usually comes in the review.
Yeah.
The next time, but we'll explain it anyway. The letdown sounds like this. Ooh,
What did I ever do in this world to deserve an empty-headed, fucking dumb fuck like?
Brutal.
And then I believe that's all of those ones, is it, or is it? And then of course we have if it's a championship fight as well.
Oh, the burst onto the scene pick.
Yeah, the burst onto the scene pick, of course.
That
My
stays.
bad. And that sounds
I
like
burst
this.
onto the scene, didn't I?
Yep, same again.
Legend.
Legend Micah Richards. But yeah. And then, of course, we are guessing what round and what fashion the main event of the evening will win by, or if it's a championship fight, we will guess what round and whether it's going to be a sub, KO, etc. And the name of the game for the first time of the year is...
We're in the end game now.
It's not that.
Have we messed up here?
Yeah, it's been named wrong.
Okie doke.
We're going to have to wait until... Do you know what?
I'm furious, to be honest with you.
I'm furious.
Yeah.
How
has
that the soundboard up. Can't even put it on. We're going to have to find out in the review.
That's so shit.
I know. But, game's a game. Gonna have to wait.
I'm not even going to tell you what it's called.
Yeah, we've got to wait. We've got to wait. Because it's going to hit. It's going to hit when we say it. So, Bowles is fuming. He is.
Actually, I'm a bit angry.
I'm furious, to be honest with you.
Hey. Time to predict the UFC 311 card here in LA. Bowles, what are your excitement levels for this?
7.5.
7.5?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a good card.
I think it's a good card.
It's a good main card. I don't really know about the prelims, but, it depends. It's got everything for everything that you'd like, really. You've got your grappling with Makhachev and Arman Nurmagomedov. I know that you quite like the wrestling side of it, don't you?
I do, yeah. I do like watching a good scramble. I think 7.5 is a perfect number because, let's be honest, there's no big talkers on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. I agree around 7.5, maybe even 7.8, just because of how high quality the card's going to be.
Yeah.
Should we get into it?
Let's do it.
Kicking it off with Tagir Ulanbekov versus Clayton Carpenter. Tagir, obviously known for his Dagestani style somewhat, looking very Dagestani. He looks extremely Dagestani right there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Clayton Carpenter, likes wrestling, likes trying to find that sub. Is that going to work against Tagir? I don't think so.
No, I'm straight off the bat, I'm thinking Tagir.
Same, yeah. I don't really rate Tagir either, but Clayton Carpenter's pretty wank. Ricky Tercios, winner of the Ultimate Fighter in a season. He's fighting Bernardo Sapage.
Okay.
Bernardo Sapage, a lot of losses. Not really fantastic.
I have heard of Ricky Tercios as well.
Yeah. Tercios is a bit of a Marmite.
Yeah.
If you think he's good or not. Personally, I don't think he's good. A lot of people think he's really good. You look at some of his fights. Sometimes it looks like he don't even want to be in there. He fought that Uzbeki guy. I can't even remember who it was, but he just literally looks like he just didn't even want to be there. It looks like he took a pay to lose. But Sapage, again, he's not brilliant either. I don't think it's a good fight.
Ricky Tercios.
You're taking Tercios?
Yeah.
I'm going to take Sapage.
Yeah, I guess this is where you got to try and make it exciting, isn't it?
In it, yeah. Rinya Nakamura versus Muan Gafurov. And Nakamura's not bad. He's got a bit of potential there. A couple finishes. Gafurov.
He looks like he looks like he'd be good at jiu-jitsu. He looks like a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah, I see that. Tajikistan.
Yeah.
Sounds like a made up place, doesn't it?
Tajikistan.
Yeah,
Tajikistan?
I don't know. I'm not too sure on Gaffarov.
Never heard of him, obviously.
No.
No.
I'm taking Nak.
So am I.
Taking Nakamura.
The big knack.
Nakamura. And then moving on up, we have Carol Rosa versus Alan Perez. At one point, we had a bet for Alan Perez for both to do the Alan Perez dance.
Yes. Indeed.
Good job that didn't happen.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
And Carol Rosa, maybe if you get him like 5k likes on the TikTok.
Yeah, 5k likes on the TikTok. I mean, we've got 5k more to go. But yeah, I'll do the Alan Perez dance.
It's the first person Alan Perez has fought that doesn't look like she knows what she's actually doing. The rest of a lot of these women they've put against Alan Perez looks like they have no clue. But Perez is pretty fire.
Yeah, I'm still going for Perez.
I think she's hot. You agree?
Yeah.
And moving on up, Grant Dawson versus Diego Ferreira.
Okay.
This is interesting. Grant Dawson. Do you ever back Grant Dawson?
No. He ranked 15 though.
He is. That's what. See what he's done. I'm sure.
Have you ever backed him in your life?
Fight history. Won his last two, then lost to Bobby Green. It's actually not that bad.
And he beat that guy, Ismagulov and Madsen.
Lost to beat Jared Gordon.
Yeah.
Not bad. Diego Ferreira. What's Diego Ferreira done?
Probably.
Beat Rebecca. That's a good win.
Yeah.
Beat Michael Johnson, and lost to Gamrot.
Ooh.
But look at the gap in
Beat
these fights.
Gillespie.
2 years out, 1 year out, 1 year out. Lost to
That's
Dariush.
a bit of a tough one, actually, I think. I don't know who you're going for.
I don't know. I think I'm going to take Ferreira.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Probably just because he's Brazilian. That's probably why
Yeah.
I'm going to pick him.
Zachary Reese versus Asmat Bekirov.
Asmat Bakiev, slight banana skin on the pics here. Obviously, with no face.
No face.
Yeah. You know what they say.
Yeah. It's a win or lose.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm taking Reese.
Yeah. Unfortunately, so am I. You know.
And then Jalton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak. Sergey Spivak. Old, but still getting the job done. Jalton Almeida fraud checked a couple times. Well, fraud checked now.
I'm going for Almeida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a reasoning, Bowles.
I think I've seen more from Almeida. You know, I mean, he did say he's been fraud checked. Yeah, we know he's not at that world title level, of course, but I just think, like you said, Spivak a little bit old. I've just seen more from Jalton Almeida than I have with Spivak. That has impressed me a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm taking Almeida as well. I think Spivak very old. I'm sure he's pushing 40 now. So, and then Peyton Talbot versus Reino Barcelos. I mean, if we're talking Barcelos, I can't even. I think he beat a Dagestani. He was good like 4 years ago. So
It's Talbot, isn't it?
yeah, it's an absolute match, mate.
Overwhelming favourite in that one as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know American odds, but I'm pretty sure that's obvious, in it.
Yeah.
They've fed him. He's cut his hair off now, hasn't he?
Yeah. Not as good.
Minus aura.
Yeah, minus aura. It's not as good.
Ah, you know what? I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna hit it with the old.
Skirtle here. Oh, yes! Welcome to Manchester United, Anthony Martial!
Got to use that one.
Yeah.
And then what is that? Bogdan Guskov versus Billy Elenkana.
Guskov?
Bogdan Guskov, I've never heard. How's he ranked?
I know.
I'll take
Featured
Guskov.
prelim.
Surely that's wrong, innit? That's probably
Makes me want to do something.
get into MMA. Oh.
You are nothing, you are a fool, and you are a waste of time. Good night.
How are you the featured prelim, bro?
That's
Never heard of you.
ridiculous.
If Jeeves never even heard of you in your life, and you ranked somehow.
Just look at him though. He looks like a generic player. He looks like a regen.
He literally looks like before you've done any customization on a guy, that's what they come out as.
Do you know when you go into like year 14 of career mode and they start like generating players?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. He's 13th ranked. Like, I reckon he won't be featured prelim. I'm sure he'll get moved around, but
If
that's
he is,
mad.
then you're a fool and a waste of time. Good night.
That is true. Anyways, moving on to the main card.
Thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate it.
We have Kevin Holland versus Rainer Derrida. Did you know his nickname is The Knight? Do you know what Derrida means?
Batman?
The Knight. So his name is Rainer the Knight, The Knight.
I don't know why I said Batman. It's fucking stupid.
Kevin Holland broke his rib over 3 months ago. How the hell is he back? Some people were calling a fake rib break against Elite Say. MMA Guru did.
Classic guru.
Yeah. But it is kind of valid. How the hell is he fighting after a broken rib?
Very true. And how has he been cleared to fight? Surely there's some sort
Yeah.
of medical that you have to do after that?
Surely, yeah. And he's had a camp. Rainer Derrida, shoddy debut in the UFC, one champion. Looked very sus, but got the win. Can you do it?
Get to that in a moment, Boris. Sorry, mate.
What do you think of this fight?
I think Derrida
Toss
was
up
the
this.
Established kickboxer, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's an insane
Yeah,
kickboxer,
yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah, the Dutch that's their thing, isn't it? With the kickboxing sort of side of things. I think it'd be wrong for him to overlook Kevin Holland. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely past that prime Kevin Holland, what we used to see, isn't he? But at the same time, he can still pull off a performance. It's a dangerous fight for Derrida in his second fight, especially after a shoddy first fight. You're jumping in there with Kevin Holland. This is a guy who's gonna talk at you in the ring, in the octagon, and he's gonna get into that head whilst I'd assume he's got better wrestling than Derrida has, as well, probably.
But we know Holland doesn't like to wrestle.
No, he doesn't. But
Didn't
can he
even
afford to
wrestle one
strike
way.
with a world class kickboxer?
I think it's going to be a stand-up fight.
I'm probably going to go for Derrida.
I'm tossed up.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I would have gone Kevin Holland. I would have gone Kevin Holland if he won for the rib break.
Yeah.
I feel like might have that quit in him. But I think I'm going to back him one more time. I've backed him every fight for the last 5-6 fights. So I'm going to call it last time I'm going to back him. I hope he comes through. Good if he doesn't.
Yeah.
Dariush versus Moicano. It's actually a decent fight. It's a perfect one to use this.
I burst onto the scene, didn't I?
This is
I burst onto the scene.
He's repeating that one as well. Yeah,
I am repeating that. I'll second you on that.
Yeah, Moicano, Money Moicano, making a name for himself, and imagine a win here, Bowles.
Well, Dariush, a couple of years ago, relatively recently, looked like the guy, didn't he? Looked very, very good. He's just done exactly what happens in the highest level of sports. He's took a loss, So, you can't really blame him for that. We'll really see where Beneil Dariush is after this fight. If Moicano makes it look easy, then we sort of know where he's at. It's probably gatekeeper territory there. But if Dariush can get the job done, that's someone who's well and truly up and coming, and someone who's highly touted to do good things. So, get him amongst the top 5, top 6 again if he wins this fight, I think.
Yeah. So who are you taking?
That being said, I think Moicano is going to win.
Moicano's wrestling is so good.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing. I am 100% agreeing. Yuri versus Jamal. I mean, if I had £1 for every time Bowles told us that Yuri trained with Charlene Monks, I'd be a millionaire.
I just love it.
Can you say it one more time?
Did you know Yuri Praça trains with Charlene Monks? And he does this weird thing on the treadmill where he's shadow boxing, but he's running on the treadmill at the same time, and he's like spinning around doing 360s and whatever.
On a treadmill?
Yeah, on the bloody treadmill. And because I haven't used it yet, and I completely forgot to use it, I'm going to use it for my boy.
Going for it.
This is my favourite. You've got
of all time.
You've got Usman. You got Aljo, you got Yuri Prochazka. So
Other one. Yeah, perfect.
Skirtle here. Oh, yes! Welcome to Manchester United, Anthony Martial!
there's not many guarantees in life, but there's a guarantee that Bowles is going to back Yuri Prochazka in every fight.
That's it. You
So-
kind of look like Yuri.
That's quite good. I
Yeah,
quite like that.
yeah. Can't you see it?
Not really.
Your eyes, eyebrows, and nose are quite similar to Yuri's, I think.
Oh wow, that's good.
If you just had the thing on the top of your head.
If I just had hair,
Yeah, just that little patch of hair.
just a little patch.
Yeah.
But yeah, well,
Saying that, I'm taking Hill.
yeah. I think most people are
Are they?
taking Hill. Yeah,
Ah, I think Jamal Hill's pretty good, actually. I think he's
Yeah.
underrated,
yeah.
Very underrated in the sport. He's so annoying. He's so annoying. He might even be up there top 5 cringe fighters.
I was going to say that is very cringe.
Did you see that thing where he saw Pereira in the training facility before Christmas?
Yeah,
And
I've
he was like,
seen that.
I don't need gloves. I got paid to wear gloves. And
He is good though, like you said.
yeah, he's got power, hasn't he?
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm taking Jamal Hill. It's a good fight, to be fair. I think there's nothing more to say on it. Stylistically, it's going to be a good fight. I don't think
yeah.
it can't really be a bad fight. And then Merab versus Umar. It's a good co-main event.
It's a good
It's a
co-main.
good co.
Yeah,
Um,
like we said, like I was speaking to some of the boys on TikTok Live. Umar's not going to be afraid to go for that takedown. Like Sugar was at times. It's going to be tough. I feel like Merab can't overlook this guy at all because it's the Dagestanis. This is potentially Khabib 2.0 right here.
This is Merab's toughest match.
Yeah, 100%.
Without a doubt, I agree. That's a great way you've put it there, Bowles. I think I was talking to Kaya, legend of
Yeah.
the pod, good friend, and he said he's got Merab, and the reason why he has
Right,
Merab
okay.
is because he said the takedown. I said, let's be honest, Merab's not got the best takedown accuracy.
No.
It's the quantity, it's the overloading. I could quite easily see Merab trying to go for takedown, Umar reversing it, getting on top,
Yeah.
and that's the fight.
And you've seen the clip of Merab struggling to take down Asakura.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But then there's that clip of him lifting up a light heavyweight.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to know what to think, isn't it?
But on the feet, I actually rate Merab's feet. I
Yeah.
think he's good. I think his stand-up's actually not bad.
Yeah.
He's on his toes for the whole time. He's very underrated on the stand-up. Stand-up wise, I actually think he'd beat Umar. And
I think in the stand-up, yeah, I do agree with
and
that.
Umar's was
Yeah.
good against Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah.
But it's actually high key. The main events are good. People saying they're going to be both be boring. I don't think so.
No. I saw the clip the other day of Tim Welsh shouting stuff at Merab, yeah. He's getting dead mad.
Yeah, straight away into
Yeah.
the fight. Why the hell did that get stopped?
I know, yeah.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
He didn't even do it wrong.
Yeah. Herb Dean, man.
Fucking Herb Dean. Give that guy a map.
Oh, God.
Right, I'm going to go with Umar.
So am I.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Umar's going to take it, and I'm going for a Umar decision.
Yeah. I'm the same, yeah.
Don't hate us if we've got similar picks. Come on. I think everyone will do.
It's quite an obvious card, I think.
Yeah. Islam versus Arman. This rematch is great.
Yeah.
Now, this is a good quality rematch. The fought before, it was fairly close. Islam did win. Look at what Islam's done. Look what Arman's done since. They've
Exactly,
both been
yeah.
on a tear. They've both not lost. Islam the champ. Beat everyone. Arman, what a win against Oliveira. Punched a fan in the crowd.
Yeah.
We knew about this fight before everyone else.
I say this every
announced the fight.
time.
We announced the
Yeah.
fight. It's old news now. We broke the news for this fight.
Yeah, as soon as it got announced, we were like, yeah, don't even care. Already knew.
Well, we announced it. So
Literally. So, let's get this straight. The fight rundown. Let's just talk about how good the fight rundown is for a second. So,
yeah.
we announce Saruki Makachev. We announce the winner of Usyk
The first
Fury 1.
people to publish it.
Yeah, the first people to publish it. Come on, you're not getting this anywhere else.
Yeah,
It's true.
that's facts.
And that's for people on TikTok as well. For the 2 viewers now, wow, on TikTok live. You do not get any quicker news than the fight rundown.
That's it.
But anyway,
I do want just because we said it first. UFC just said it louder. That's all that happened. We said it first. They said it louder.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, best believe we broke this. So we've known about this. We've previewed this fight since August. Well, since June.
Yeah, since June.
We knew about this fight in June. And
crazy.
UFC 300 is in April. End of April.
Yeah.
That's how long we've known about this. And all of you found out now. We knew Arman was in camp. We knew about that. We knew where he was training.
This isn't even joking either.
I swear, we swear down.
This is serious.
We need like a hand on the Bible.
Yeah.
Soundboard right here. I'm not Christian, so that's just stupid. But we knew exactly who he was training with, how he was training, and what he was doing.
We know his breakfast plan.
We didn't know that.
No, we don't know
knew
that.
the
But
rest
we
of it,
did
though.
actually know the rest of it, though, yeah.
Just a bit boring. We have to preview it now
Yeah.
when we already knew about this fight. Anyways, enough glaze. I think this is going all 5 rounds, but I don't know which way. Islam's fucking insane.
I've got Islam.
You got Islam.
I got Islam sub.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Islam sub round 3.
I'll be a statement win.
Yeah.
I can... I know this is crazy, but I can genuinely see Arman pushing the limit. But look what Islam did against Oliveira. I'm going to have to pick Islam. I'm going to have to pick Islam.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it's much closer than people think. And I'm going to say an Islam decision.
Yeah.
But Oliveira almost got him out, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
He almost had him. Maybe you could see around 4 or 5 stoppage from Islam. What a fight. It is a good fight.
It's fantastic, yeah. It's a great card.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely fantastic. You're going to have to let us know what you guys think.
100%.
February 22nd
Yeah.
is the watch along for Bivol Butterbiev. We'll just say that one more time. All updates are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you get your news. Bowles announces it. Simple as.
Exactly.
The lives are going great, so thank you to everyone joining us on there.
Yeah.
A bit of a quiet one today, but
That happens.
yeah, it happens, and
that's about it, yeah.
yeah, nothing else.
Don't even bother following us. Follow the Fight Rundown.
That's it.
That's all we care about.
We will see you for the review next week.